Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Turkey season in Pennsylvania 2025. So it took me 2 days, 2 different Saturdays, but I got my bird. So what I'm going to do, I was going through the footage and I have like a whole first day where I was hunting, but since I filmed with a GoPro, you really didn't see any turkeys till the end of the day. So I'm just going to show you that footage, and I'm going to admit to something. I made a big mistake this year. The mistake was, and I didn't know it till after I got my bird, I never put my choke back into my gun from small game season this last fall/winter. So I was opening without a, or I was shooting without a choke, and I didn't notice it. So this video is going to start with me down in the bottom where I had some birds coming in, and I take a shot at a gobbler 3 times and he flies away, and I was just so confused on how I missed it. I thought maybe I took a further shot than I anticipated, which is true. It was further than I like to shoot at, but with a full choke I probably would have had that bird. But anyway, it doesn't matter, because come the next Saturday I took my soon-to-be brother-in-law out hunting, and we both got a bird, and I got majority of that on camera, got my shot on camera, so it all looks really good. So let's get into some turkey hunting in 2025. I see that beard. Well, I looked all around where I took the shot. Didn't see any evidence that I hit one. The one that flew away was the one that I was aiming at. So I came over to where I seen it land, and I searched all this brush, and I don't see anything. So I shouldn't have took the shot. It was too far of a shot, but it looks like I missed it. So I'm happy about that. I got about a half hour left, so I'm gonna start heading towards the van in a different direction, because it's maybe there'll be a bird out and about, and maybe I'll be able to get an opportunity. I doubt it, but I was just so surprised. I was listening to that one gobbling, and then I realized I had hens right in front of me, and then I seen another gobbler come in, and then another gobbler, and I just picked the biggest of the two and waited for a shot. And when I shot, the rest of the birds that was there was 3 hens, 2 gobblers. The 4 just kind of stood still, but that one really freaked, and he flew over here and all that. So I thought maybe I just hit him with a stray BB. I'm not sure, but I thought it'd be dialed in, but it was a little further than I thought. Range finding it now, it was 65 yards, so I try not to take any shots beyond 50, and I just did. And so I'm gonna head back up towards the van and see if I can't get lucky.
It's been a long time.
I haven't heard another gobble but him.
Yeah.
But I'm talking 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, there's birds here. So I think there's another group probably right now somewhere working. I don't know if they're working down through here, if they're working from across, but yeah, I gotta pee. just can't believe that one never gobbled. And when we were talking, I turned around. He was dropping his strut in the field. I was like, like that quick, huh? He might still come into the field, and he might come into the woods right here. I don't know. Hey, you leave him alone. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I barked this tree in front of me on my first shot. I was like, I'm gonna let him come, and then he stopped right behind this tree, and I'm like, oh shoot. That's all right. It might have been a Jake. That's all right. I'm just kind of watching in case I need to shoot again. I was just getting to the point where I started going like this, and I could see him with my left eye, but my right eye was behind the tree. So I'm like, all right, as soon as he steps out here, I'm gonna shoot. And when I shot that first time, he looked goofy. Like, I don't know if I hit him good enough. So I'm like, that second shot. Oh, that second shot, I was like, I just put it on the center of the bird. I'm like, we'll pick out the BBs. I don't want to shoot over his head. Yeah. Nice. Wait a minute. We got to look at the time here. What's that? 2 birds before?
6:11 and 8:17.
That's flippin' sweet. Hey, the cows left.
Whoa.
That was a pretty far shot too.
So yeah, about the same.
30, 35. Well, he ain't moving. I see a thick beard. These things might be brothers, man. Nah, yours is bigger, I think. Well, it doesn't matter. We both got one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Some of the coolest looking critters out there.
I know, it's so pretty.
Yeah, hair or feathers growing out of his ear holes. Ew. Just ew.
Gross looking, dude.
Yeah.
back to being alone.
Now, I don't know if that's what that Jake's doing. That Jake's telling someone else. He's like, I swear.
Yeah, I'm never answering the call again.
She was talking to us. She works for them. That's the easy way to go, but yeah, we're not that lucky. Oh yeah, this is pretty easy walk too. It's not real rough.
No uphill.
Nah, it's not too bad. All right, guys, so I measured the beard. This beard's just shy of 10 inches. So pretty much a 9-inch, I would just say 9-inch beard because it's not all that big. Spurs, shy of an inch. So not my biggest bird by far, but still a mature tom. Plus it was cool to be able to do it with Charlie this morning. So I'm just gonna make a brief little video here. Let me set this up so this is easy to see. Let me get that just right. On how I take the beard off, because you want to preserve it. There's not much you're going to preserve off of a bird unless you're getting it full body mounted. So I like to hang on to the beard. I think most people do. So what you want to do is you want to pull this beard out. Some people cut it, I don't know why. Some people skin it out, you don't have to. I pull back my feathers, get them out of the way so I can see really nice. I grab it at the base. You can feel it kind of inside of its flesh. I get real tight and I pull. It comes off just like that. And what I'll do is let this dry for a couple days, and then I'll just fill that tip right there with super glue, and that way it preserves my beard. Plus you can probably measure it a lot better once you get it to this point. And now I'm going to cut it up and make some turkey schnitzel out of it and use some other parts for bait and just do some things. But I absolutely love turkey hunting. They're one of the coolest birds. We got the C3 gobblers this morning, a Jake, and we heard plenty of them. So great morning in the turkey woods. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching that so much. I've always tried to be honest on this channel, and if I make a mistake out in the woods that I think someone could benefit from paying attention to, I show it, even if it makes me look a little bit silly in that moment or a little dumb. To me, it was a little bit silly and a little dumb not to check to see if the choke was in my gun. I don't know why I didn't even think about it, but after we had both killed our birds, we were kind of hanging out by our vehicles talking to one of the other local guys, and I started telling him my story, and he said, man, it sounds like you need to pattern your gun. And I thought, yeah, maybe I should. So I started paying attention to my gun, and I looked and I was like, ah, I don't have the choke in. Thankfully no one was there when I figured it out, and I was embarrassed, but then I just go and put it in my video anyway. It doesn't really matter. I really enjoyed hunting with Charlie, and we both got a bird. He got his right off the roost, and that bird was real fired up. I didn't have it in video, but there was actually two, so he ended up getting his, and then while we were kind of talking, I seen another one in the field fan out, and I'm pretty sure it saw us and busted us. And we heard numerous gobbles throughout the day, and it only took us like about 2 hours, 2.5 hours to get both those birds, which was really, really cool. Another thing I couldn't get really on camera, when my bird was coming, I seen it strut near where my truck was, and it had we don't know if it was a bearded hen or a Jake with it. Couldn't really tell. It had a little beard, but I don't know. And for whatever reason, there was another bird attacking that Jake / or hen in this field and was just pecking it in the head, and that hen was running all over the place just trying to get away from that little bird. It was funny to see. I probably need to buy a good camera so I can catch those kind of moments, because if I zoom way in with the GoPro, it gets so grainy you can't really see anything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider subscribing, like the video, comment on the video, share the video, do all the YouTube stuff. God bless. I hope you get your bird, and I'll see you in the next one.